This is the very first time that we have this issue. I think this is gonna work. Look at that wrinkle. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to use this. Hello guys, welcome to another episode. We're about to make a couple of car magnets, and as you just saw, we're gonna face different challenges. The main purpose of this video is to show you that not everything is fun and games. Just wanna give you an idea of what different challenges you can face. But yeah, let's get into this episode. Before we start cutting the vinyl, I want to give you an idea of what we use or how Luis came up with the design. He used ChatGPT 5.2, which is the paid version. We've talked about this. And this is the command: make me a black and white logo for a lawn care company called Juarez Landscaping and Mowing.
And this is the information, the services, what they do.
And it's already been approved by the customer, right?
Yeah, he loved it right away. He loved the logo. You still need a software to edit, because you can see this one, it has more details.
Last time we tried to use this material, we weren't able to. I'm gonna show you a video clip. Hopefully this time we are able to use it because we really need this color. We were planning on doing a little test, but as I told Luis and Nacho, we might as well just send like the whole thing. If anything goes wrong or the vinyl doesn't work, we need to get rid of it. One of the things that we really love about this vinyl cutter is the fact that you can adjust the paint rollers to whatever size you need to. This is a 24-inch vinyl, and not just trying to align it. We're gonna do the first test. Nacho's gonna send it, and then just let me get up close and show you the movement of the vinyl. It didn't move that much. I think we can work with this. This is my only concern. Do you see those little wrinkles on the vinyl? Bad news, I don't think this is gonna work. This is the very first time that we have this issue. We've never had it, and I don't know how long we've been in this business, like almost 10 years, and we've never seen this. I was gonna say maybe because of the cold weather, the vinyl had been sitting in the garage. The temperature went down to, I think, like -7 or something like that. We're gonna cut it and see what happens. I have a bad feeling. Yep. You see that? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we bought this not too long ago. We've used vinyl that had been sitting in the garage for years and never had this issue. This is the very first time. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, it is actually true. You know, we just bought it. We don't really know the reason, but I don't think there's much we can do. Guess what? It didn't work out. Look at that wrinkle. We can probably try to apply it on the magnet. What if the vinyl does the same thing on the magnet once or after we apply it? The letters are gonna start peeling off, and that would be a bad thing. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to use this. Luis is gonna go ahead and start cutting the light green. Well, I guess it's just part of the business. Sometimes you're gonna face different challenges. Luckily, we have this vinyl. While we wait for the vinyl cutter to finish cutting the magnet or the vinyl, Luis and Nacho are gonna start cutting the magnets, and they need to be 14 by 24. Remember that you can get the materials and equipment through our website. That is www.rdidecals.com. Guys, if you are liking this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Thank you for your support. This one, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Crossing my fingers because we won't have many options. All right, so we're gonna start by doing this side, but I think I'm gonna need some help from Luis. Here's a little, detail. Just gotta take your time when weeding out something like this. Next, we're going to apply the transfer on our decals, and we're going to use the Conform series. Since this is all just one color, we do not need to layer any vinyl. Plus, we're going to do a dry application, and that is the main reason why we're going to use this type of transfer. I'm going to let him handle that. We could easily use the tape application rollers, which you can also get through the links in the description of the video. If you do not have any help and need someone or something that helps you apply the transfer or makes the process a lot easier, I strongly recommend that you get this amazing tool. One of the reasons why I love this transfer is that even if you do not apply it the right way, you're not going to end up with as many wrinkles or bubbles as you do with other types of transfers. As I mentioned, the only downside is the fact that if you need to layer different vinyls, it's not going to be as easy, since this is not 100% clear compared to, let's say, the Art Tape AT75.1, which is a lot clearer than this one. Now they're going to secure the decal to the magnetic sign by using little pieces of tape. And they're going to start by doing like half, and they're going to use the cutting knife to avoid leaving any paper residue. See how easy it is to cut the paper with this, and no paper residue, just a hair.
My hair.
Yeah.
I'm going bald.
Can be mine because mine is not that long. I just have a few left. We love making this type of designs, like one color designs. It's perfectly fine to make them using a vinyl cutter. But if you have a design that has like a whole bunch of different colors or actual images, then for that, we strongly recommend that you outsource your materials or your products from either Graphtec, eBay. I mean, there are so many different options where you can get your products from. They're gonna keep on doing a dry application. Now it's time to remove the transfer, and as always do it carefully. Look at those little details.
They're worth it.
Yep.
They look nice.
I know it was such a pain weeding those out, but after you finish doing like making the product, you feel good when you see like the way it looks, like this one. Look at that. Even though it's all just one color, but it looks amazing in my opinion. The very last step is to round the corners, and Luis is going to use that machine that we bought a long time ago. It does the job, and you can get it also through the links in the description of the video. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. If you would like to support this channel, remember that we have memberships available. All you have to do is just go to the join button to see all the options available. Thank you so much for your support. Remember, if you like this episode, of course, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Thank you, and we'll see you until the next one.